Oh, dadgum. Is that an alligator? I think it is. It is an alligator. And I told Chris I didn't think they were here. So that's an alligator. 3 cameras recording on the first shot. Wow, that's amazing. Well, good morning. We're out here at Rio Hondo, and we're in the Tracker Grizzly today. And let me tell you, there's a lot of different things to learn, get ready. I'm kind of getting a late start because, man, last time we went out, my son did everything, and so today was my day to learn how to do it. Got my wife here today with me. You see, before in the kayak, she couldn't come out, but now she can. She wanted to. Out of all those times I've been out, she's never been down here on that. So we're trying out the trolling motor, and I got it on a bearing to where it's gonna hug the shoreline down here. So I'll get my rods out and get them all ready to go. Let's see what happens today. Did I get him? Did I get one? I do. Look at that. It's a nice trout. Let me put on anchor lock. There you go. Wow. Whoa. There we go. Oh, look at that. All right. All right. I got a place for this. Right here. Okay. I gotta see how big he is. Oh. Well, how embarrassing. I didn't have any, I wasn't ready for anything. No net, no measuring, and the hatch was locked. I got a lot of learning to do. I should have had my net already out, but then again, I'm getting used to this stuff, so I didn't. I need to measure right here. Now, Grizzly, as of September 1st. Come on. And he's 14. All right. But that tells me I need to get my net out. So that was a good practice run. You know, I gotta say, I really enjoyed that net. It worked well in the kayak, and it's adjustable and folds up real tight, and it's able to hold the fish that I catch. I would highly recommend that net if you space is something that you desire. Compact, reliable. Just get the net. Sounds like a drone. Yeah, it's a little bit later this morning. We're getting out, and most of that was due to trying to get used to the new boat and the different things that were required. In the kayak, I had it set up to where I'd pull it in the garage, everything stayed in place, and I'd hook it up to the back of the truck, dump it in, and ready to go. Well, the boat's a little different. I can't stick the boat in the garage, so a little bit more setup time. But as time goes on, we'll probably improve quite a bit on that. But for now, we're still in the learning stage. It's in there. You see it? It's below that. Thank you. Yeah. Right here, we're coming up on a herring, and he'll pop out of the brush there, and we'll get a good view of him. Right on the end of that crab trap. It was underneath this pier we're coming up on is where I saw that big old snake, 3 or 4 videos ago. The water's quite a bit saltier
Got one.
than it was back then. But,
GoPro, start recording.
that was a big snake. I hadn't seen one that
man, I lost
big
him.
in that river.
Oh,
Ever.
lost that guy. Ah, it's a little one. Another little trout. Don't even need to measure him. I know he ain't gonna be big enough. Ooh, I had a bite. Look at that bird on the deck there. Look how tall that thing is. Wow. Ooh, oh man, I had a bite. He didn't. Yeah, he never uses it. I mean, I've never seen a boat on it before. I imagine what he does with it though is launch down at the boat ramp and then just kind of stores it. But that's for a big boat. I don't know. This seems to be too heavy for that. I mean, you couldn't crank that sucker in. Yeah, that thing's 10 feet wide. Yeah, that'd be for a big boat. Seem to be going too fast here. See that bird on that pole? It's an osprey. Take and drag. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks like a good speck. Ooh, it is a good speck. Oh, get off the boat, get off the boat. Ooh. GoPro, start recording. Different. Trying to do it up here. All right. All right. Oh, man. All right. All right. Look at that. Did you get a picture of him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Did you notice that even with me messing with all the stuff here, the boat still stayed in the same spot?
Mm-hmm. Are you in the flat?
No, it's the motor. It's got intelligence. Yeah, it's gonna hold us on this spot. See, I told you that guy. Ooh, I just had another bite. Passed up one of the best spots. Yeah.
This side of here?
Yeah, that water coming out, I think, attracts them.
Ooh, wow, that's something big one.
Yeah.
Well, there was some lessons learned on that fish catch there. The GoPro that's on my head had overheated and shut down. And the camera placement I had of the boat were too far forward. And I did have a camera that I was using as voice activated by saying GoPro start recording. The one that was closest to me didn't catch that, but the one that was further away did. But all in all, I think that I need to do away with the voice activated because the cameras are a greater distance from me. And I think that I'm going to move those front two cameras back towards the center of the boat so they can, catch, halfway at least. And I'm going to keep a GoPro in my pocket. And so when the one on my head overheats, I'm going to have to replace it. Now, it's going to be a lot of replacing, and a lot of times I have to stop fishing. But right now, I haven't figured out another way to do it. But as we go on, we'll improve. Right now the sun's pretty hot, and usually I don't feel that heat like that at that point is where I'm fishing. But we did, take a little bit more time to get where we are at right now. And I think the fish are going to be up in the shade, so I'm going to concentrate on the shady side of the bank from this point forward. I should get another hour, maybe a little more, out of that side where the fish would be cooler in the shade.
Uh-oh. I think the best thing to do would be keep going.
What you see there is I've got me a wind knot, and how those things happen, and you don't notice it until you cast out next. I don't have a clue, but it happens to everybody, and it happens often. And you'll see in this video how I go ahead and it doesn't, if you're in a boat or someplace where you can simply keep moving and let the string feed out slowly. In this particular case you're watching here, the loop that I captured in my reel is not a very long one, so it doesn't wrap around the line that's moving out as much. So I simply really just need to just let it roll out the reel, and then I can recover. Now, if it was a longer loop, then I would need to take my finger as the line unravels from the reel. I take my finger and kind of separate the loop from twisting around that line until we've got enough line out where it's free. But that is something that's common, and you probably should learn how to deal with that.
Ooh.
All Here we're coming up on an area that I've had a lot of luck fishing. In the summertime, right now, till about December, the all the fish like to get up in that corner. I don't think there's a variety of fish there that I haven't caught, but that's an area if you're passing by, you probably ought to slow down. And again, I keep wondering why I'm giving away my good spots. But anyway.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow.
Ooh, got him. Oh, shoot. Can you get the net? Oh no, you're. Oh shoot! Dadgummit! Ah, dadgum. That was another keeper. That was another keeper. It was my fault. I was kind of playing with the cameras.
I know.
I had two remotes now, and I was grabbing the wrong one. Got him. Well, where the heck is this guy? Put the spotlight. Ah, I got too much slack in there. Oh, gosh. It might be a red. I don't know what it is. It is a red, a little red. All right, good job. Thank you.
¿Estás muy chiquito?
Yeah, too small. Want to get me a picture of him? Yeah. There. There we go. Oop. All right. Undo spotlight. Boomerang. Got, ooh, dadgum. Yeah. I usually fish this pier and then we'll pull this motor up and we'll just take a little ride down. Get some wind.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty warm, and it's getting to me too. There's just a little bit more stretch of that bank that I feel like I should go ahead and try out, and then we'll head on down and kind of take a scenic trip, get some wind with some movement. It's a low wind day, and you know, it'd been good for the kayak because coming back would have been a lot easier. And we're going to be getting a lot more of those days here in September, and so.
That's a Boy Scout camp. And over here, this is where Bob Shafee has a mobile home. It's kind of a nice park.
It's a big one.
How do you know it?
The other side.
You see the home with the weird circular trim at the top of the porch? It's got the little circles, half circles.
The white one?
Right there. Yeah. It's got the white trim, but it's kind of a greenhouse. With the yellow flower.
Yes, sir.
That's Bob's. He's traveling now. He's in Canada. They were traveling up to Canada. Kind of late for that, but that's what he's doing. Look at the flowers on that cactus. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Have you? Guave.
Yeah, y eso no tiene agua, eso no tiene flowers. Yeah, you know.
Well, it's a pretty cool looking deal.
Yeah, they put it nice.
We're coming up on a place that was recently built, and I've watched the guy over time put a lot of work into growing the grass up the side of the hill, and try to get those roots of that grass to hold the soil firm, so it won't erode. But what we come up on is a ground squirrel, and I'm thinking to myself, that's the last thing that guy wants to see in his yard is a ground squirrel, because they dig the holes and they fill with water and they cause the erosion. So that's kind of, you can't really see it in the video coming up, but that's what we're talking about. That's what we're pointing. They're kind of small, and I'm pretty sure, I'm going to try to zoom in on it, but I'm pretty sure the camera won't pick it up.
This is where I turn around on the kayak. Too long. cooler. Fucking wind feels good. Huh? Ooh. Sure you don't want some? Is that an alligator? I think it is. It is an alligator. And I told Chris I had to take care here. And that's an alligator. I've never seen one in a kayak. Yeah.